Good morning, everyone, on this beautiful Wednesday morning. We have a little bit of a taste of summer, I think, with the warm temperatures, but it's kind of nice to have that great sunshine. We're on the Wednesday of the 9th week of Ordinary Time, and we're continuing our reading in the book of Tobit, chapter 3, verses 1 through 11a and 16 through 17a. Grief-stricken in spirit, I, Tobit, groaned and wept aloud. Then with sobs I began to pray. You are righteous, O Lord, and all your deeds are just. All your ways are mercy and truth. You are the judge of the world. And now, O Lord, may you be mindful of me and look with favor upon me. Punish me not for my sins, nor for my inadvertent offenses, nor for those of my ancestors. We sinned against you and disobeyed your commandments. So you handed us over to plundering, exile, and death, till you made us the talk and reproach of all the nations among whom you have dispersed us. Yes, your judgments are many and true in dealing with me as my sins and those of my ancestors deserve. For we have not kept your commandments, nor have we trodden the paths of truth before you. So now deal with me as you please, and command my life breath to be taken from me, that I may go from the face of the earth into dust. It is better for me to die than to live, because I have heard insulting calamities, and I'm overwhelmed with grief. Lord, command me to be delivered from such anguish. Let me go to the everlasting abode. Lord, refuse me not, for it is better for me to die than to endure so much misery in life and to hear these insults. On the same day at Icabanta in Media, it so happened that Raguel's daughter Sarah also had to listen to abuse from one of her father's maids. For she had been married to 7 husbands, but the wicked demon, Asmodeus, killed them off before they could have intercourse with her, as is prescribed for wives. So the maid said to her, You are the one who strangles your husbands. Look at you. You are already been married 7 times, but you have had no joy with any one of your husbands. Why do you beat us? Is it on account of your 7 husbands because they are dead? May we never see a son or daughter of yours. The girl was deeply saddened that day, and she went into an upper chamber of her house where she planned to hang herself. But she reconsidered, saying to herself, No, people would level this insult against my father. You had only one beloved daughter, but she hanged herself because of ill fortune. And thus would I cause my father in his old age to go down to the netherworld, laden with sorrow. It is far better for me not to hang myself, but to beg the Lord to have me die, so that I need no longer live to hear such insults. At that time, then she spread out her hands, and facing the window, poured out her prayer. Blessed are you, O Lord, merciful God, and blessed is your holy and honorable name. Blessed are you in all your works forever. At that very time, the prayer of these 2 supplicants was heard in the glorious presence of Almighty God. So Raphael was sent to heal them both, to remove the cataracts from Tobit's eyes, so that he might again see God's sunlight, and to marry Raguel's daughter Sarah to Tobit's son Tobiah, and then drive the wicked demon Asmodeus from her. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So in this one, where we left off with Tobit, who's lost his eyesight and he's having a really difficult time in his life. And now we see this other gal, Sarah, who unfortunately every single one of her husbands dies before having time with her husband. And so she is in grief. Tobit's in grief. And yet they open up their hearts before God, opening them wide open, saying, do with me what you want, but I can't endure this anymore. Help me in this time of trouble. And so we have, as it were, a kind of a preview of what's going on in the heavenly realm, in which Raphael is sent by God to heal them both. So Tobit will have his eyesight restored. Sarah will marry Tobit's son, Tobiah. And the demon that has been plaguing Sarah will be driven away. Some have said this is kind of a story, an account that's very similar to Job. You know, the kind of the righteous people getting a bad side of the deal, and yet they remain faithful and turn to God in their time of trial. I think it's something that we always have to be doing, is to remind ourselves, not only in good times, but in bad times too, to always, always, always turn to the Lord in prayer and petition. Stay safe, folks. Enjoy that sunshine out there. Hopefully we get to see each other soon. Bye for now.